Hey, good afternoon, everybody. My name's Kevin Bigelow. I'm about to show you how to build a VirtualBox and put a virtual image on your VirtualBox. All right, so first thing you want to do is you want to find your VirtualBox of choice, either VirtualBox or VMware. If you need more detail, just shoot me a message in the comments, and I'll be able to help you with that. We're gonna go through this step by step. I'm not gonna edit it. It's gonna be hopefully as straightforward and easy as possible. And also, if you got any questions, just hit me up in the chat. So from here, you want to make sure that you go on virtualbox.org, then go into downloads. And then here you'll download, depending on what your current OS platform is. So if you're on Windows, obviously download Windows Host. If you're Linux, do the same thing, and so forth and so on. Just go there, it's going to start downloading. Once you download, the VirtualBox will look something similar to this one. All right, now on this one, I have a pretty good amount of virtual machines already on here that I've been using for like the last 5-6 years. So yours is going to be pretty much empty. From here, that's pretty much the main part of that. Now you have a VirtualBox. Now, the next thing you want to do is ensure that you get some type of operating system to put on that VirtualBox. All right, for the sake of this instruction, we're going to do Ubuntu. It's a Linux distro, mainly Debian. It's fairly easy to understand, use, download, and implement. From here, you're just going to download, go to Enterprise, Downloads, then you go to Ubuntu Desktop, and then you got it there. Once it's downloaded, it's more likely going to say Ubuntu iOS, ISO. From there, this is where it gets tricky. Gonna go into Oracle, VirtualBox, new. We're gonna name this Ubuntu 2 for this right here. It's already under Linux. It already says Ubuntu. You can do expert mode. If you're an expert, if you know what you're doing, then cool. If not, then just click next. Here you're gonna put how much memory you want this VirtualBox to use. It could be anywhere from 1 gig to, it can be anywhere from 1,000 megabytes to 15, 30, 60 gigs. It's up to you. So for sake of instruction, I'm gonna just put 6,000 megabytes. I'll click next. You wanna create a virtual home hard disk now. All right, gonna create. We're gonna do VDI, VirtualBox disk image. The only thing with that is it's mainly gonna be specifically towards VirtualBox. So if you wanna somehow download like a VMware later, you'd have to try to use VHD. Dynamically allocated for the storage. Right here is where you'll put the location that you want it stored and how big you want the storage to be. All right, Linux distros are fairly small in most cases, so you don't really need 5,000 gigs for a virtual machine. So for the sake of this, I'll just do 10 gigs. We'll create it. All right, you should have Ubuntu 2 created. You're gonna double click on it. From here, it's gonna ask where you want to pull your data from. Here, go to add, find where your last one downloaded to, Ubuntu, open, choose, click start. Large file. Sometimes it takes a little while to load up, but once it's loaded, and from here, you just click install Ubuntu or just try Ubuntu. The great thing with this is if you do something wrong on this machine, and say for instance, you download something you don't mean to download or something like that, you can always just delete the machine and start brand new all over again. I love using virtual boxes because it's a lot easier to explore different things. Being that I work in more or less cybersecurity, I do a lot of stuff like that on virtual machines. So, and that's all I got. If you got any questions, hit me up in the chat.